Our strategy is to stay committed to the short-term rental space with DSCR loans. So, we do have the more aggressive approach to underwriting those loans to make that possible.
Yeah. And we're always trying to find new ways, right? Like you
always trying to find new ways.
I think you said earlier, the more skin in the game that the buyer is putting in, the more aggressive the lender can be from a guideline perspective. We have a product called the Noni 65, which is a 25 or 35% down DSCR loan, where you don't need to have any investor experience. You can be a first-time investor. In fact, you can be a first-time homeowner and purchase an investment property using this program because we have the higher down payment to cover our collateral.
Yeah, and with the Noni 65, which is a DSCR loan product, because you're putting more money in, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're putting more in the minimum down payment, you're putting in 35%, certain requirements go out the window. Some of those requirements being like, STR experience. Do you have any experience owning and operating short-term rentals? Well, no. Okay, well, with the Noni 65, you don't need it. And I think another way this short-term rental industry is going is you have people that invested through SFRs, right? Single-family residence here and there. But I'm seeing more and more people bridge out into things like Condotels or boutique hotels. And what type of financing products are out there for that? And one of those solutions is the Noni 65. If you have 35% to put down, we will lend on Condotels, and we will lend up to 4 units. In fact, we have another version of the Noni 65 which will lend up to 8 units. Correct. And you can do that in the form of a condotel, or you can do it in the form of mixed use. And I think that might be, in my opinion, the next wave of STR investors. You're going to have the people that own 5 or 6, SFRs, maybe a condo here and there, but they've learned and become professionals at owning and operating these things, and they want to bite off a bigger challenge, right? Maybe like an 8-unit condotel in Palm Springs that they can use as a retreat, right? And it's mixed use. Maybe it has a little restaurant or bar attached to it that they can use to generate revenue. STR, is hospitality. What Airbnb and Vrbo did was allowed the everyday person to get involved in the hospitality industry.
Right.
And I think where we're seeing, at least what I'm seeing, is people taking maybe bigger risks now that they know how to own and operate an STR, and maybe they're doing 5 or 6, and they really have a high-level strategy through their tech stack for direct bookings, their pricing models. They have a great VA, virtual assistant, that's managing their cleaning schedules or whatever it might be. Right? They're saying, okay, I can do this. I can now buy one project with 8 units, and turn that into a boutique retreat. And there's going to be great cash flow and opportunity there.